Hey everyone, it's Carolyn. Welcome to the channel. So today I have another collective reading for you. We're going to be seeing what message Spirit has for you using the charms. So if you're feeling drawn to watch this video, definitely stay tuned and see what message is meant for you to hear. And if not, I'm going to have more videos linked in the cards above that you can watch instead. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Please hit subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this family. I post multiple videos every week, including more collective readings like this. I also post pick-a-pile readings and zodiac readings along with other education videos to help you all on your spiritual journeys. And if you want to get your own private in-depth reading, I do sell them. You can check out my Etsy shop or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram. Everything's linked in the description box down below. So let's see what the charms have in store for you today. So looking at the charms, you have a really positive message. Right away, I'm being drawn to this Taurus charm here, so you could be Taurus. If not, though, I feel like this is representing your second house. So your second house is basically your possessions, your career, your money, basically the way you bring money and finances into your life. And I want to flip this charm over because they always say something on the back. And so this is Inquisitor. And so what I'm sensing for you as a collective is that you are really learning how to take better care of your finances, not in a way that's necessarily increasing money, in a way where it's like you're more productive with your money. It's like you're working smarter. So in a way, it's almost like you are making more money because it's like you're doing a lot less work. You're not draining yourself. It's like you are actually enjoying your life. And I feel like right now, you're in the grind, you're in the hustle, you're getting things done so that some of you I'm hearing is like you want to retire early or so that you can take more days off, maybe work part-time. It's like you are really trying to do as much work now so that things become more balanced in the future. It's like you're sprinting right now, but you're at that end of the finish line. Like you just have a little bit more to go before you hit that. So it's like right now sprinting is actually reasonable for you to do. It's logical because it's not something where you're draining yourself for the sake of it. It's like there's a purpose behind it. And I feel like a lot of you, it's like you've been very quiet about this. You're being very secretive and it's almost like it's no one else's business. Like I really feel like you are making smart, powerful moves behind the scenes and you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for others. And I feel like some of you, it's like you're keeping it to yourself because you have people in your life who don't believe you. I feel like some of you, it's like you're trying to manifest so much, and if you told someone, it's like they're not gonna believe in you, and you don't wanna start to doubt yourself, so you're just doing what you're doing, and I think it's been paying off. And it's almost like no one knows what you're doing, but you have a plan. It's all making sense for you. And I feel like some people are trying to get in your way, and they're telling you like, hey, slow down, take a break, and in your head, you know that you're gonna be able to take a break, it's just not right now. But it's like people aren't fully seeing it, and so I think you might have people in your life who are trying to take you away, but it's like you're not guarded, your shield's facing down, because it's like you know you're protected, you know you're doing the right thing. So it's like subconsciously, I feel like you're not even fazed by them. Because you have this 4 here. 4 is the number of stability, and it's also the number of the 4th house, which is your family, your home life. It's also ruled by Cancer. And so what I'm sensing for you, it's like you are bringing stability into your life. You are making yourself financially successful so that you can take care of the things at home and you can enjoy your life. It's like subconsciously, you are on your path, knowing where you're going. It's like this card here, it's going for this crown. It's like you are this king, you are this queen, and you are making things happen for you. And subconsciously, you're in alignment. You know what you're doing, you're focused, you're determined, you're going to be able to make it happen. And as a result of it, you think you're just working on your career, you think you just are working on finances, but in actuality, this with the disco ball here is being reflected from your subconscious into your conscious world in all areas of your life. And that's why in the subconscious, we only have a little bit of charms, and the closer we get to the conscious mind, they start to double in size and we have a lot more charms because your subconscious right now, it knows what it's doing. Like you're being very smart about things. And I get the sense it's like you are just listening to your intuition, you're doing what feels right. You are really focused on your emotions at this time because they're not leading you astray. And so it's like you don't have a whole lot in your subconscious blocking you because your subconscious is just like believing in the impossible. You're believing in yourself. And it's like you're so determined that there's not much blocking you subconsciously. A lot of your issues stem from your conscious mind, but it's like you are working on this. You're working on sorting this so it's not as chaotic. It's like you're organizing your subconscious mind, and you've done a great job on that. And now in order to bring these manifestations into actuality, you are now focusing on your conscious mind. I also want to point out you have the circle of protection. So you are protected right now. The universe is looking out for you, and they have your back. And so I really get the sense it's like you are going to be able to achieve the success now that makes it where you're able to take some time off or reprioritize things, shift things around, where it's like, yes, you're working, but you're working in a way that's actually fun for you. It's like you're enjoying what you're doing again. You're not just working for the sake of working anymore. I feel like some of you, it's like you could be saving some money and working to leave your current job so that you can do something else, that you can do something that you enjoy. Some of you, it's like you're gonna go back to school, and that's why you're saving money now. You're working hard now so that you can do it. So then you can have a career that you really want to do, that you're inspired by, where you feel like you're creating in your life. And creation doesn't just have to come from physical things. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be a musician. Sometimes creating is by the feeling that you get and creating the path for your life, or also helping others create their own life, where you're giving other people advice with your job, or you're helping them in some way. Some of you, I feel like you could be a doctor, or you could want to work in the medical field, and it's like you're creating, not necessarily because you are creating different things with your job, but because you are inspiring others. You're helping them out. You're providing something to their life that they don't currently have. It's like every role that you want to go for, there's some level of creativity or inspiration that you are parting on others. And I get the sense there's some level of teamwork. So even though it's like you aren't talking about this with others right now, it's like there is something that either you're taking with you. Some of you, it's like you're taking a friend or a family member or a coworker even with you into this new profession, or it's like you're relying on them for their resources. Some of you, I feel like maybe there was someone in your life where they have kind of changed things up, and they kind of were able to do the things that you aspire to do, and so now you're going to them, you're asking them for advice, and it's like you're not taking from them in the sense of using them or manipulating them. It seems like it's a really like mutually beneficial relationship and dynamic, where it's like they are a little bit wiser, they're a little bit older with this teapot here, but you're this cup, willing to take in all the information that they're imparting into you. And so it's like right now I feel like you might be kind of chasing people or pursuing people, and some of you I'm hearing it's like you're even running after them like a lost puppy, and trying to take up all the advice that they can give you. But that's good. Like, even though others might be looking at you like, really, you're gonna listen to them? It's like, yes, I'm gonna listen to them, because they're who I want to be. They are embodying the qualities that I want to take with me in this new chapter of my life. So don't be afraid to go and get a mentor of some type, even if it's not defined by those terms. It's like if you are listening to someone, if they're giving you advice, if they are really leading you in some way, that is a mentor. Think about the Fool here, because you're the Fool charm. It's almost like you're going out, you're finding your magician to guide you, to help you bring these manifestations into reality. And I get the sense that in time, eventually you are going to help someone in the same way that this person helped you. It's like it's going to come full circle. And I'm also being told that's where you have the circle of protection, because it's almost like the circle of cycles and how things kind of repeat. And so it's like right now you're new to this, right now you're learning, right now you're putting in all this hard work, but eventually you're going to be where you want to be, and you're going to have people coming to you wanting to do the same thing that you did. And in the conscious shore, you also have this karmic link. And so with your karmic link, like, it's a little bit out of shape, but it's not destroyed, it's not broken, there's not really any kinks in it. And so to me, it's like right now, yeah, there's some challenges. Right now it's a little difficult. Right now you got a lot on your plate, but it's not anything that's impossible. It's like karmically, like this is all going to balance out. This is a season of your life. It's not permanent. And so it's like you're very level-headed with your approach to things. I think you have really thought this through. I think you're being very logical. And I think as a result, this is actually going to happen for you. I think you are going to be able to increase your finances or decrease the amount of work you're doing in order to maintain the level of money that you want. It's like there's going to be more of a relaxed mindset with money and your finances and your career, where you can just enjoy it for what it is, where you're not feeling like you're doing things for the sake of doing it or because you're stuck in this system. It's like you are actually like getting some level of financial independence, where you are doing things by choice and by action, because you have the root chakra up here appearing twice. And so the root chakra really represents your way that you are grounded, and this level of trust within yourself and the universe. And so I really get the sense that it's like right now, it's like you are staying on track with what you want. Like you are focused, you are determined, you are staying grounded. I feel like some of you, it's like you're saying no to different opportunities that people just want to have fun at. So it's like some of you, you're not socializing as much. You're staying home, you're doing what you need to do. Some of you, it's like instead of spending so much time watching TV, you are taking an extra hour of your day to continue to work or focus on what you're going to do next in order to achieve the things that you want. It's like you were really using this time and this opportunity that you were given to put your all into your job so that you can either save up money for what you want or so that you can prove yourself to others and you can show them what you're really capable of. Like you're not hiding yourself away right now. And I'm also being told you have a lot of symbols from the ocean. You have the starfish, you have the seashell, you have the octopus, and then we flip this rose over. You have the pearl, and I'm just seeing now you also had the mermaid tail hidden there. So you have a lot of charms that are represented by the ocean. And so to me, this is really representing your water energy. And your water energy is kind of like the cup suit in tarot. It is your emotions. It is your subconscious mind. It is really your intuition. And so I get the sense it's like you're in sync with your intuition and you're allowing your emotions to guide you, but not in a negative way. Because like I was saying, you are grounded with the root chakra. And so it's like, yes, you have all these different energies here, but you have that baseline of being grounded. And so when it comes to the sea creature, so you have the starfish, and the starfish is with this root chakra. And so to me, it's like you're sticking to your goals, you're sticking to your guns, you're doing what you want. You're not letting others come and sway you. It's like you are rooted with where you stand. You know your boundaries. And with the octopus, this is indicating to me that it's like you have stopped holding on to everything, and instead you're prioritizing what you truly want to hold on to. It's like you are not trying to do everything at once. You are actually trying to be very smart with what you're doing. And you have the scissor charm here. And so the scissor charm to me represents the ability to hold on to what is serving you and release what's not serving you. It's like the ability to let go of the things that were just wasting your time or draining your energy. And I feel like that's also what you're learning right now during this cycle of your life, and what the charms are indicating for you as a collective. You are becoming a lot wiser with what you do and how hard you're working. Because it's not that you aren't going to be a productive worker, but you're not going to waste your time doing something that is not going to lead to the results you need for it to affect your job. So instead of working harder, you're becoming a lot smarter with what you're doing, and it's like you're training yourself, you're leveling up. When we look at the coin here, you have the dime. So the dime is representing the number 10, and in numerology, there's not really a 10, but in tarot there is. And in tarot, the 10 is representing this energy of like completion, going from the 9 to the 1. So it's almost like the final step before you start this chapter over again. And like I said, you have the Fool. So it's almost like things are wrapping up, things are coming to a finish here, almost like this sprint is ending. And there is the cross here, which is representing spirituality, where you are really allowing yourself to be connected with yourself and what you believe. Regardless of what you believe, it's like you are having faith in yourself that this is going to pay off. And I get the sense that you are really motivated at this time, because I'm also being told it's like you have the dog tag here, and when I flip it over, it says believe. And so it's like you're learning to believe in yourself, but it's almost like you are learning to believe in yourself in a way that's kind of difficult for you, because I get the sense it's like you like yourself, but it's hard for you to be vulnerable with yourself. It's hard for you to open up to yourself. It's hard for you to actually genuinely believe. It's like, yeah, you can tell yourself you believe all you want, but do you actually believe? And so it's like right now, it's almost like you are either doing daily affirmations or you are conditioning yourself every day to believe in yourself, to force yourself to believe in yourself until it becomes a habit. And so it's like you are really changing your behaviors, changing your patterns, and listening to others, because you have the seashell here. So to me, the seashell represents like listening and also being very aware of things, being very observant. And so I feel like you have created this shift in your life as a collective where you are becoming more aware of yourself, your own thoughts, your patterns, and the way that you shape your own reality and you shape your own life. It's like that's why right now you're determined with this subconscious energy, because you are really working on yourself. And you have the skull here. So it's like this is indicating you are changing things that you are realizing are not good for you. Like I said, it's like you're cutting out things that aren't good for you. It's like as a collective, you are very self-aware. And it's like you have been self-aware for a little bit now, where you've actually started to change these patterns, change these habits, where you are taking control over things. And obviously we always have things in life that we cannot control, but this is talking about your mindset with yourself, where it's like you are forcing yourself to become a little bit uncomfortable in order for that growth to happen, in order for you to become very secure with who you are, where it's like you are really able to let the shield down, where you're not defensive. I also want to point out you have 3 cups here, and so to me it reminds me of the 3 cups in tarot. And so to me it's like you are going to be rewarded for all this hard work. It's like there's really going to be a time of celebration. You're going to feel very accomplished, and so I really get the sense right now as a collective, it's like you are shifting things, you are becoming more determined in order to actually learn and observe from others, but also from yourself, and see what you need to change in your life to get the goals you want, in order to have this more beneficial relationship with money and your career and what you actually want out of life. It's like you are really going to start to enjoy your life and kind of feel a little bit more luxurious. It's like you're really rewarding yourself at this time. It's like you're putting in a lot of hard work, you're putting in a lot of effort, but it's paying off. And so I feel like this is confirmation for those of you where it's like you have this plan in your head and you've been working on it. This is confirmation that this is going to work. It's going to pay off. You're doing things correctly. It's just going to take some time. You're still sprinting, but eventually the sprint is going to be over. You're going to cross that finish line and you're going to be okay. Because the last thing I want to point out for today, going towards the conscious shore, but still somewhat in the subconscious shore, you have the safety pin. And so to me, the safety pin is all about holding things together in a way where it's not officially secure yet, it's not officially sewn together in this path of your life yet, but you're holding it together. And the longer you hold it together for, the more things you get in order, the more you're going to actually be able to sew it into reality, and you're going to make it where it's actually happening for you. So it's like right now there is a little bit of a disconnect between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, but you're working on the things in your conscious mind, which is going to make this all actually happen for you. Right now, the stuff you're working on is your only obstacle. And it's like you already know this, you're already working on it, and so it's just a matter of time. It's not a what if, it's not you have to change everything drastically. What you're doing is working. You just have to be a little bit more patient with yourself. Don't expect instant gratification, instant results right now. This is going to take hard work and dedication and change of your behaviors, but you're strong enough to do it because you have this crystal here, which to me always represents like this energy of amplification. And so I feel like you're going to be able to do it. You're going to be okay because your energy right now is amplifying. So just remain determined and continue to do what you've been doing, and you're going to be able to create this financial independence and this financial security that you've been searching for. And so I hope this resonates for you. It was a really beautiful reading, and so I'm sending you all so much love and light as you're going through this. If it resonated for you, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. Also give this video a big thumbs up and share with others who need to hear it. If you want to check me out on other social media, it's going to be in the description box down below. And if you want to get your own private reading, you can definitely check out my Etsy shop or message me on Facebook or Instagram. And if you want to watch more of my videos, I'm going to have them linked to the cards above. I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.